Some and any are actually indefinite pronouns. So we use some and any with plural, countable, or even uncountable nouns. So actually, indefinite pronouns some and any may be used with plural, which are countable or uncountable nouns. The general rule is that any is used for questions and negative statements or negative sentences, while some is used for positive sentences. Both may be used with countables and uncountable nouns. For example, if I say, do we need any rice? We can't use some over here. The answer will be no, we don't need any rice. Again, it's first one was question, second one is a negative sentence. So we have only one option left, that is use of any. We can't use some in both these sentences because they are not positive or affirmative sentences. So if we use some when the context is always positive, and any when it is negative, as well as in most cases of questions as well. Let's see a few examples in order to understand the concept. I have some or any money. So which option is correct? I have some or any money means this statement is positive. There is no negation, no question. So we will opt some, and any is not to be opted. Number 2, I don't have some or any money. Over here we can see that this don't or do not tells us that we have to opt for any, not for some, because it's a negative statement, negative sentence. So number 3, we don't have some or any olives. Again, don't or do not is telling us that this is a negative sentence, so we have to take any, not some. Number 4, do you have some or any pen? Over here pen is countable. We can see that pen is a countable noun. And do you have, now over here there is do, and this question mark tells us that this is an interrogative sentence. So do you have some or any pen? So we will opt for any, because any is used both for negative as well as interrogative or questions. So some is not going to be the right option. Number 5, let's go and have some or any fun. Let's go and have some fun or any fun. So we are to go with some, because this is a suggestion that is always positive. Number 6, I've never heard of some or any of these artists. So over here the word never is actually combination of not ever. So it is not plus ever, that's why it becomes never. So this never is a negative sentence. I have never heard of some or any of these artists, and we know that in negative sentences we have to opt for any, not for some. Now we have got some blank spaces. Let's go with any or some. Is there dash milk left? It's a question, so we have to go for any. So is there any milk left? Question is there. Number 8, there is dash juice in the bottle. There is some juice in the bottle. We are not to go for any because some is always inserted in positive statements, and juice is also uncountable noun. Number 9. Do you have dash coffee? So any coffee, because there is a question mark at the end and it's an interrogative sentence, so we have to opt for any. And last sentence is Chris found dash wild strawberries growing by the side of the road. So there is no negation, no question, so we have to go for some. So Chris found some wild strawberries growing by the side of the road. So we can say that we use some or any with all plural countable or uncountable nouns, and some is used for positive statements or where the context is positive, and any is used for negative sentences or interrogative sentences or where the context is negative. Hope the concept is clarified.